Assalamu alaikum. Have you ever been to an airport in a foreign country and find yourself in trouble with the directions? The service staff or the beautiful hostess, maybe at the ticket office or at the customs, did not understand what they wanted from you. For this reason, it is important to learn some expression and the most common ways of speaking English at the airport. From check-in to your flight, let's see what you have to say to make you understand. Check-in. You check in when you arrive at the airport. A check-in is what you do at a counter to show that you are there, and then you leave your luggage and print your boarding pass. Let's look at an example. Passenger must check in at the airport an hour before the plane leaves. Drop off. If someone drops you off, they leave you at an airport so you can get your plane. This person either park or just leave you at the curbside, which means the street or on the curb. Let's check an example. I dropped her off at the airport. Pick up. When someone gets you at the airport after your flight to bring you home, they are picking you up. Let's look at an example. The bus picks up passengers outside the airport. Let's jump into some more important airport vocabulary words. Baggage allowance. It means the amount of luggage and the weight of the baggage pieces you are allowed to bring on your journey. Have a look at an example. John tries to negotiate with the passengers not to use their full baggage allowance, but it doesn't work. Carry on. A carry on is the smaller baggage you bring with you on the plane during the flight. It can stay over your head in the overhead bin or under your seat. Let's check an example. I'm sorry, but your carry on is too heavy. You will have to check it. Overweight fee. Sometimes a bag weighs too much and the weight is over the limit, and the airline can charge you with an overweight fee. Let's look at an example. The airline charged me $75 for excess baggage. Domestic flight. A domestic flight is a flight within your country. Let's check an example. The airline cancelled 7 international flights and 27 domestic flights early Thursday. Boarding pass. A piece of paper that shows you which terminal and gate you should go to board your plane. Let's check an example. Please have your passport and boarding pass in hand to expedite the boarding line. Airport transfer. Big airports usually have more than one terminal, so you might need to transfer to another terminal with a shuttle. Shuttle. At the airport, this word is often used as a noun and means bus, so you can get a shuttle to go to the other terminals or outside the airport to the city center. Check this example. Would you like to take the shuttle bus to the airport? Next word is terminal. A terminal is the place where the airplanes arrive and depart. Sometimes an airport can have more than one terminal, so make sure you always check your boarding pass to see your terminal. Check this example. Domestic flights go from Terminal 1. Gate. It is the area where passengers board to the aircraft. Check this example. Our flight is boarding at gate number B15. Boarding time. When the passenger should enter the plane earlier to the flight's scheduled time of the departure is called boarding time. Check this example. What time do you start boarding? Next word is flight attendants. A person in an aircraft whose job is to serve passengers and to make sure they obey safety rules. Let's check an example. The flight attendant demonstrated how to use life jacket. Departures and arrivals. Finally, the departures area is where people who are going to get into a flight must go, while the arrivals area is where you can wait for your friends or family when they are arriving from a flight. You can also practice with a friend. Make sure you know all these words for your next flight. Traveling by plane can be really exciting, especially if you are heading to a place where you have never been before. But at the same time, it can be really stressful to you, especially if you have problems understanding the English that's used at airport. Do yourself a favor and learn some of these essential English words to help make your travel experience an enjoyable one. When you arrive in your new country, make sure you speak as much English as possible to practice and don't forget to take lots of cool photos. Safe travel. Thank you.